Hey folks, so today I'm going to turn this old rusty file into a kitchen knife using the magical powers of blacksmithing. So yeah, come check it out. Hey, so just a quick break to discuss that last step really quickly. I guess I have a safety note on there. So I was doing that to clean up this heel some. As you can see, boop, boop, boop. Yeah, you could tell like my vise isn't super great. My post vise isn't super great holding material like that right now. But I didn't want to not include it because even though now I'll have to get a little bit clever with my hammer work, get a little creative to get that heel a little crisper. You might have a great post vise, and that's a really nice way to clean that area up if you're getting into bladesmithing and you know, are getting frustrated with those rounded corners when you're pulling your heel out. And the safety note is basically that I normally strike that lower hammer, that flat hammer, with a brass hammer. And I do this because you don't really want two hardened surfaces cracking together. Something could chip and you could get hurt. But I don't know where my brass hammer is and I don't really feel like looking for it. Yeah, so, you know, don't do that, but I did do that. So I did want to make a note of that if you were watching and taking any information from this, that wasn't best practices. But yeah, and just a super quick recap. We took our rectangle stock. I I pointed it. I forged a little shoulder in where the heel of the blade's going to start, the handle starts, like delineating that area. And then I used my cross peen to pull some of that material out for the heel to widen the blade some. And then I started forging the bevels. And now I'm going to keep it those bevels. That's what I'm going to do next. So yeah, keep an eye out. Okay, so I actually forged two blades to hedge my bets just in case. I did the slightly larger guy and the slightly smaller guy. They're mostly as forged. I did a little bit of cleanup to make sure the proportions hit where they needed to for those distal tapers and for handle length and all that jazz. But yeah, so now I'm going to take these guys and I'm going to clean up the profile some, and then I will drill holes in them. Yep, all right. so that was pretty much the process for forging a chef's knife from an old rusty file, right? And yeah, you could kind of apply those steps really to most bladesmithing. All the steps are going to kind of stay the same for the most part. There's an exception to every rule, but that's most of it. I'm trying to include stuff that I wish I was able to see when I first started. Like, there wasn't a lot of great YouTube content out there, and like I had trouble even finding just good videos. It's mostly like reading on forums and stuff. So like, I never saw somebody forge a point, and I never saw somebody do the counterbend step that you guys hopefully, or you folks hopefully noticed in here, and that was like huge whenever I learned that stuff. So trying to include all that stuff. I kind of yada over the M part. And if you want to see more of that, let me know. My favorite part's always the hot work, so I'm more focused on that. That still is my favorite part after all this time. That's still the part that I enjoy the most. I just finished out the one of those two knives, and that's the one that was pictured here at the end. And yeah, the other one I'll finish soon. They both kind of warped a little bit in the coin, so that always seems to happen whenever I'm using these old files. And any super thin, super high carbon steel, that's gonna happen with sometimes. One of them warped a little worse than the other, and I'll get to that soon. And if y'all want to see it, I'll post a picture of it or something. But yeah, hopefully that was informative or fun at least to check out. If there's like other stuff that y'all want to see, let me know. I think I'm supposed to tell you to like and subscribe. Please do that. I hope that these explanation parts weren't super boring. Again, like, this is stuff I wish I saw whenever I was looking for content like this, when I first started a long time ago, probably like 15 years ago. Yeah, let me know what you think. Hope you all are having a great day or night, depending on when you're watching this. Thanks. Take care.